Hi there. My name is Philip Dewberry, and I am the designer of Revolution by Steve Jackson Games, and I'm here today to tell you about my new game, which is called Kingdom of Solomon. It's coming out this year by Minion Games, and I just want to thank all the guys there for all their hard work. We've been working on this game for a long time, and we're getting very close to being able to bring this to you. We're also really excited to have Ricky Hunter do the art for this project, and as you can see, the art is very nice and it's going to add a lot to the atmosphere of the game and to the theme of the game. Let me just tell you a little bit about the game. The Kingdom of Solomon started out in 2008. The idea was there were 5 resources, and you had some resources that were very valuable but very scarce, and then you had all the way down to resources that weren't very valuable but were pretty plentiful. So sort of balancing those things and with a worker placement sort of mechanic. Of course, over the years, that has changed quite a bit, and it wasn't too much after that I stumbled onto my theme, which is ancient Israel and King Solomon's empire, building up his empire, and so that really helped the game to take some shape, and that really gave us a lot of ideas about what sort of elements to add into the game to make it more thematic and to make it more fun. Now, right off the bat, you're probably thinking, oh, okay, this is another worker placement game, another, just bland Euro game. Well, that's not what this is. This is much more exciting than that. This has got a lot of different things going on. We've got some innovations here that I think you're going to like. To start off with, when you put your little pawns on and you're going around taking your turn, there are these 3 special bonus places that you can claim at any time, but it costs all the rest of your pawns. And so you're basically giving up your turn if you take one of these spots. But the spots are really great. I mean, one gives you all of the resources, one gives you lots of fortune cards, and the other one lets you go first. And of course the turn order sort of changes from round to round. And so these are very powerful spaces. And you never know exactly when your opponents are going to try to go for them. You might be able to get more by not going on those spaces. Depends on how the board looks. Right at the beginning you have this sort of first to blink kind of mechanic, and so that makes it exciting. If you're looking at the board, you'll see that there are many different resource spaces. You see the country of Israel is divided up into all of the districts that King Solomon ruled over, and each one of them provides you with a certain resource. So if you put your pawn in there, you will get that resource. You can also go in one of those action spaces. The action spaces let you do all kinds of different things. You can steal from other people, you can maybe trade your resources in for other things, you can get straight victory points, or you can take a fortune card. As you build more buildings, you get more action spaces to use, and the action spaces on your buildings can only be used by you, so they're exclusive. And so that's another reason that you would want to build more buildings. And the more you build, the more options that you have with your pawns, and the more powerful sort of things that you have. So you're getting resources and you're trying to build things, but the resource spaces can be sort of knit together. You can build roads in between them and make these vast trading districts, these regions, and one pawn can activate the entire region, so you can suddenly make yourself more and more powerful, and your pawns get more and more powerful as the game unfolds. Also, every time you build a building, it shuts other people off from certain resources, and it gives you sort of exclusive access to them. The game also has a unique market system, and it really keeps track of shortages and sort of overabundance during the game. And you can sell resources there rather than building things with them, and that may give you some points. Or you can buy some there and move your scoring token back. Of course, what game about King Solomon would not be complete if you didn't get to build the temple, the great Temple of Solomon? The way it works in this game is you're building little parts of it all along the way, and you don't have to participate in that, but if you do, you will get either some victory points or you'll get some tokens that give you access to the High Priest. It lets you put a pawn on anywhere that you want, even if you don't own that spot. You can put it on somebody else's big trading region and take all of their resources. So it's a very powerful sort of piece. And at the end of the game, if you have the most tokens from the temple, you will get an extra 20 points, which is huge at the end of the game. Those of you who decide to contribute to our Kickstarter campaign will have access to some more promotional items and some unique things that will add to the game a little bit and give you just a little bit of an extra bonus for helping us at the beginning here. I don't know, Minion Games has done a good job of developing this, and we've been working together to develop this over a long period of time now, and we've really sort of concentrated it down, and we've made a very fun, good experience, a gaming experience that I think you'll enjoy, and your group will enjoy, and your family will enjoy, and accessible to many different kinds of players. It's very easy to learn how to do it, and yet the strategies are divergent and challenging, and I think you'll really enjoy this game, and we're really excited to be able to bring it to you, and I appreciate all of your contributions, all your help during our Kickstarter campaign, and thank you very much for your support.